cosa se puso buena. El gozo corre por mi vena. Vamos a olvidarnos de la pena. Esta fiesta nadie la frena. Sin parar. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Yo, mucha sal, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la L que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar. En medio de la tormenta gozando voy a brincar. Yo, llámate a Elena, a Orlando y a Luca. Traigo palabras que nunca caduca. Al enemigo le tumbe la peluca. Se queda freeze con la mano en la nuca. Él sabe que esto es un asalto. Suelta mi generación y apuéstate en el asfalto. La salvación con mi pana la comparto. Tengo fuego espiritual en el aposento alto y bomba que bendice si detona. El mundo ha tratado de quitarnos la corona. Muchos viven rápido, la vida no es Daytona. Todavía hay tiempo, razona. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal. Porque traímos bomba para fincar. Y esto nadie nos lo puede quitar. No importa lo que pase, vamos a gozar. Traemos el sazón y somos la sal.
Que te la echo mi español muy malo. I speak English till I get up to condado. Hit the beach and 40 deep with mis hermanos. Ya don't understand my...
Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the Miami Marlins. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Sandy Alcantara, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this guy lives and dies with one pitch, and that's that powerhouse sinker. Guys often related to like trying to hit a bowling ball. When it's good, it's usually at the knees and below, and he's really easy to figure out if he's going to be on. If in the first inning you see a steady diet of ground balls and keeping his infielders involved, there's a pretty good chance he's going to have a rock-solid game.
Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Here's Mookie Betts. Popped up. Alfaro moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
That occurred. The first baseman.
Now to the plate, here is Max Muncy, and a great chance here to put his team in front before many fans have even settled into their seats. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. Turner stands at third with one gone in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Throw won't get him.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. First and second now, 1 man out. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Goes to third with it, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. And now here is Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Scherzer looks in. Here's the pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
And they get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Smith is there, 1 away.
Batting second. The second baseman.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jazz Chisholm. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now in the box, Jesus Aguilar. Past battles with Scherzer. He's gone 2 for 8. Sharp ground ball toward the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting by your 3-hole guy right there. First 2 guys, not so much. Now they bring up the monster in the 4-hole with 2 outs. They have a chance to make a nice inning on this.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away. Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. For Miami. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
The pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Standing in now, A.J. Pollard, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the corner and slicing foul. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Into the second deck and gone.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Fouled off. Sanchez bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". This is his second year as a major leaguer. And another foul ball. Scherzer gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2.
Oh, that's off the plate.
High and deep down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And now the first pitch. Brian De La Cruz is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. Now a curveball misses inside. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Runs up and gets this one down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
First pitch of the AB now. And that one got a piece of him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
And now in the box, Corey Seager. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate.
Oh, and this deflects right off him. Muncy is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 3 now. The throw pulls him off the bag. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here now is Will Smith. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give.
Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. And he runs out of gas between bases. They tag him out to end the inning. And stepping in, Jorge Alfaro. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on the way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel, because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. The way he's been throwing the ball, scuffling a little bit, I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
Miguel Rojas is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in will be Jazz Chisholm. First pitch It's coming. Here it is. Good pitch there as he gets him to swing underneath it for strike one.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And that's a fair ball, line to the right side. Alcantara blows through the stop sign, headed for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
So now to the plate, Jesus Aguilar, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This pitch is popped up. Smith has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Now to the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Well, you don't see this very often, Eddie V. A two-strike straight changeup. But this guy changeup is one of the best in the league. We'll see if he tries that different approach this time, and maybe if he gets to 2 strikes, try to use the fastball a little bit more than that straight changeup.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher. There's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's the pitch. Four runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. And he'll just put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
The pitcher, number 31.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order, digging in, Trey Turner. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're now at the plate. Brian Anderson set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Brian
Scherzer's ready. First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Played square, and this is popped up. Scherzer is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now to bat, Brian De La Cruz grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB now. No runs, 4 hits, and 5 errors in the game so far. Ouch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Lewis Brinson is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson.
1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Anderson on third. De La Cruz at second with 1 away. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Next to dig in, Jorge Alfaro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams. 2 guys in scoring position right here. Interested to see how he works out of this.
Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Marlins strand a pair. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncy. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He's got it one away. On to first, and they get the double play.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
2 out, nobody on. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Slow roller left side. He's got it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news?
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the... Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. He leads off from the bottom of the fifth. Jansen is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. Jansen comes set. First pitch on the way. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Miguel Rojas is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Bellinger. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. So next to bat will be Jazz Chisholm. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3. Now at the plate here is A.J. Pollock. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Dylan Floro is going to get the call, and something of a surprising move here is they're bringing in their closer in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Kenley Jansen. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a liner. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
The batter number 6, second baseman, Trey Turner.
Here now is Trey Turner. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's in the dirt. So the lead runner moves up, but the runner on first was sleeping, it seems. Popped up. Aguilar has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. The tag, and he's out at second. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. Stepping up is Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Blake Trinan enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
1-1, here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bellinger's in pursuit. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard-hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Jesus Sanchez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. No hits to this point. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Hit hard down the line. Anderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Turner backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. And now Brian De La Cruz. He doubled his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
I got the count.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. Stepping in is Mookie Betts. His prior history in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Alfaro. And he makes the throw to first. Betts is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Max Muncy swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Muncy stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throw into second. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Here's Corey Seager. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Two out, nobody on. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Alfaro goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they hold up. At the plate now is Lewis Brinson. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball. Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And the Marlins are off and running here in the inning with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers think, and he's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jorge Alfaro is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Brinson, the runner at third with no outs. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Now batting.
Next up is Dylan Floro. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he will slide across with their first run of the game as it's now 4-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Now at the plate is Will Smith. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Popped him up. Aguilar moving to his left. 1 out.
The batter.
Next up, Justin Turner. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. A.J. Pollock will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. Now what's going on down there? The throw will go to third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired.
Leading up for the Marlins.
At the plate, Jazz Chisholm. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Turner in foul ground. 1 out.
Now back.
Next it'll be Jesus Aguilar. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Very high. 2-1. Clayton Kershaw answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
The 2-1 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is Bellinger on the warning track. He makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him. Bounce it to the left side, right to him. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Will come on as a pinch hitter to try and make an impact with 1 away. Now the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Gets a small piece near the plate. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Trey Turner. He's set and the pitch. Urias, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. In the dirt here. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers lead one, but they lead it 4-1. So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. But partner, this one might not be over yet, as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Into the box, Brian De La Cruz. Carter fields it cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 25.
Digging in next, Lewis Brinson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Sent on the ground out to second. Turner loves it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Now batting, catcher.
Next to stand in is Jorge Alfaro. Comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Swing and a miss on a ball in his eyes. 1 strike.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Miami down to their last strike. That misses 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Turner has it. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching, and defense in certain spots. This one was a fun one to watch.
4-2 the final score today. The Dodgers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kenley Jansen takes home the win. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
final line score this afternoon for the...
Wow. Check it. A1, I ain't talking steak sauce. Run this now and I'm a great boss. Run this, it ain't for the weight loss. Matter of fact, tryna be the cake